Good morning, everybody. People ask me all the time what's involved in putting in inlays. Well, especially the little tiny micro inlays. Let me show you what I got going on here. They're very small inlays. I'm gonna put in a couple of them on camera just to give you an idea of what really goes on with this process and why cues cost so much. Let me see if I can get settled in. I'll try to put in a couple for you. As you can see, I'm wearing my magnifying glasses. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see them. They're that small. So let's see what we can get going on here. You have to clean the inlay off around the outside edges as much as you can. And then you can find a little home for it. A lot of times it takes a little bit of an aid to get it in there. Once you get it set, then you have to come back. I use a piece of wood. You got to come back with a tap on it to get it set in there good. Now you'll notice that I didn't put any adhesive on it. These inlays being so small, I use a very thin, it's actually called super fast thin cyanoacrylate. So once I put it in there, all the inlays, and then I put a little bit over top of it, that glue actually absorbs down into it, into the sidewalls, and it glues them in. But it's a very timely process. You got to be patient, that's for sure. If not, you'll go nuts. But in the perfect world, it's a very relaxing thing. Sometimes, not so much. Now, this butt sleeve has 120 inlays in it. So it takes a while. And people ask me, well, how can you have a $10,000 cue? Well, this is why. Unlike a production cue where their pockets are oversized and they just slap them in and the inlays are nowhere near this small, it's a whole lot easier to put them in. But when you take your time and put each one in with care, then you know with a quality inlay. Now this cue here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. It might be my cue. Then again, I might do a drawing for it. I'm not sure. But if I do a drawing for it, it's probably going to be 50 spots at, well no, it'd probably have to be 100 spots on this one. At more than likely $50 a spot or 60 something, I don't know, something like that. But we'll have to see. Now, for the most part, I do enjoy doing this. I mean, 30 years of cue building. If you don't, you have to enjoy it. Okay, here we go. And this will take me, these are the big inlays. Just to give you an idea. That's a big inlay. but in comparison. Now, you get to the smaller ones, well, they're even harder to put in because, well, they're 1/4 of the size. And you got to break out the tweezers and stuff like that. But again, this one is going to take a long time just to put in the inlays. And again, this is just the butt sleeve. And the butt sleeve has 120 inlays going in it. Now I intend on putting this here right here as well, and then this piece right here down here, and then of course I still have the forearm to do with points, and then I got to come back and I got to do the inlays and the rings. So it's a quite time-consuming process. But anyway, I'm gonna do one more and then I'll turn it off. I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me put in damn inlays all morning. So let me get this one in, and then I'll turn the camera off. People ask, everybody knows I don't work on the weekends. Well, here it is Saturday morning, and no, I'm not working for the public anyway. I'm working for me, so it's different. When you're taking your time doing what you want to do on this stuff, it usually works out a lot better. But no, I do not work on Friday, Saturday, and half of Sunday. At least not answering the phone, stuff like that, because I have to have time to concentrate. If you're jumping up every 10 minutes answering the phone, well, you can't get anything done. And if you do get something done, it's going to be a mistake here and there. And with stuff this tedious, you got to have dedicated time. But anyway, let me stand up and I'll show you what I got going so far. And then I'll turn the camera off. Let's see how close I can get to it for you. Alright, this is what I've got inlaid so far this morning in the past hour and a half. Now all of them are going to look, that's the total set right there. Now of course you see all the little pockets that I still have to fill, but it's quite intricate. And again, it's 120 inlays just in this butt sleeve. Now I still have, again, I got the ring here and the ring here, and then this ring that I have to put inlays in, and then I have the handle area that I got to inlay all the way, maybe just each end, leave the middle blank, I'm not sure yet. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with the point area as far as inlays and stuff, and get it all to flow nicely. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. It is kind of boring, but I just wanted to take the time to show everybody what goes into installing these little bitty inlays. Take Predator, for example. I don't mind calling them out. Well, they don't do inlays at all. Their cues are decals and paint. And that is what makes the difference between a high-end, quality, costly but quality cue versus a mass-produced cue. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me some comments, give me some likes, share it with your friends. Make the customer pool and the follower pool a lot bigger for me. Thanks guys. I'll see you later.